That is the first paper to ever show that in the literature, but it makes perfect sense. And there was a paper published in July 2025 in a prominent plastic surgery journal about, they call it the transcriptome. And so the title of the paper is Transcriptome of Capsular Contracture Around Breast Implants Mimics Allograft Rejection, a matched case control study. So that's a very, that's a mouthful of a title, but let's think of it, simply. If an implant is placed, the traditional thinking was it forms a foreign body reaction. But in this paper, in patients they were looking at with, we'll say, thicker, firmer, or maybe more tender scar capsules, and using the Baker classification from the 1970s, that is incredibly subjective, but nonetheless, that's what we have in this study to evaluate and other studies. They found that the scar tissue is creating more of a organ rejection picture. And so instead of a foreign body reaction where you have histiocytes and giant cells being formed, they're actually seeing more of a T cell, a B cell, and what's called a plasma cell response, actual antibody production in this setting. So that is the first paper to ever show that in the literature, but it makes perfect sense. Now, obviously, a breast implant is not going to be recognized as your own tissue because it can't. Also, it makes sense that any debris that is left inside of a pocket, especially if there's a rupture or any debris coming off the capsule, there would be a T cell receptor recognition of that. That would show it to the immune system, that would activate your immune response.